It's January 1st, 2017. New year. Excellent time to begin some adventures.
We have a special guest with us today.
Yes. Matt's wife, Nikki, is with us on this adventure. Well, it's probably better if I say I am with Matt and Nikki on their adventure. Yeah, we've got some time off and we're looking for some fun and hopefully some sun.
Here we are in Sweetgrass, Montana.
I want to preface this story. I want to preface it. Prefacing needs to happen.
Why does prefacing need to happen? Because you screwed up?
No, you're not letting me preface. Preface means you can't talk till I finish the preface.
That seems unfair.
Okay, the preface is I am an honorable, honest, law-abiding, upstanding, morally righteous citizen who cares about this country and our international allies and partnerships that we have with those bordering us.
Those are all fine qualities, Ben, but it took us longer to get through that border than it's ever taken before because of your fine, upstanding qualities.
Well, you know what? I just feel like relations have never been more strained. We have a new prime minister. They're getting Donald Trump. I feel like it's my job as a ordinary citizen to act in extraordinary ways. So
why then, Ben, did your fine upstandingness make them more suspicious of us than has ever happened before?
Preface the preface. I'm prefacing the preface
Prefaces
right
inside
now.
prefaces.
I had realized that in an effort to eat healthier, because that's important to take care of my body.
Yeah, it is.
With this new haircut, I'm getting my new body on. Anyways, I brought oranges, mandarin oranges. Just bought them at Safeway. And before we even got on the line, I said, Nikki could back me up on this. Matt, I have oranges. Do you think it's fine? And he's like, oh, it's fine. Okay. So that's on Matt. So anyways, we get in line, and I said that I wasn't going to lie. And so they're like, do you have, where are you going? Las Vegas. Why? We're going for fun. Do you have any guns or ammo? No.
None of those things.
When he said guns and ammo, I was this close to be like, you mean these? I was like, I wish, I like totally, literally bit my tongue. Oh, the roads are awful. And anyways, and so they get to, do you have any fruits or vegetables or agriculture stuff and he said, of any kind.
And the answer to that was yes, because you brought those oranges.
And I'm an honorable, upstanding citizen. And it turns out...
Who tried to smuggle oranges across the border.
If you try to bring oranges, they make you pull in on a line, and you get your own meet and greet with a U.S. Borders and Customs agent. Though that U.S. Border Custom, I think she was wanting to take me to secondary, if you know what I mean.
Maybe you could explain what you mean.
Field in Utah,
near Fillmore,
surrounded by really gorgeous mountains, and in this big sinkhole hot spring where you can't see the bottom.
We are taking our life in our hands coming into the hot spring.
Yeah, because of the most unlikely enemy.
There's a tiny microscopic parasite that if it gets into your nose, can burrow through your olfactory nerves and into your brain
and kill you. Out of the 120 people who
one person has survived.
One person has survived. Okay.
Risk our lives.
I'm scared. The parasite's gonna get me. Okay.
Like your nose.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
We're still 380 miles from Idaho Falls.
Miles are shorter than kilometers, right?
No, they're not.
75. That's the speed limit. 75 miles an hour, which in kilometers is like, I don't know,
220-ish.
Hey, if we go 88 miles an hour, we can go back to the future. Cowboys. I don't know, what else is Montana known for? The football player, Joe Montana.
Joe, that's not really the same thing,
okay.
But...
Drive-through pawn shop. You know when you've made it as a civilization. You know, a windsock, Matt, each section of the windsock stands for 5 knots of wind speed. So the more straight the windsock is, like the more wind that's blowing through it is, that's how you can guesstimate.
What's a knot?
It's a way of measuring speed.
Yes, but like
in the air and boats.
Relative to
air and boats.
Normal ways of measuring speed. What is a knot?
Well, 1 knot is equal to a certain amount of miles per hour or kilometers per hour.
That was a really smarty pants way of saying I don't know.
I do know that it's a specific amount. I didn't claim to know what that amount was.
So why then did they use knots instead of kilometers or miles per hour?
Because freaking pilots and what are the people who drive boats?
Captains?
Okay, water pilots, captains. But captains and pilots think they're all so great, and it's all about being part of their special club.
So they need to have their own unit of measurement?
They're like, oh, we don't even measure in miles an hour. We go so much faster. It's knots. Well, except for boats. Boats are real slow. But.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that on ground, the ground is always stable, and in water or in the air, that the air and water can be moving?
Yeah, but you still go the same speed.
Well, it's miles per hour and kilometers per hour is relative to the ground, right? Knots, I believe, is relative to the medium in which you're moving.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
That does.
How?
Well, because, okay, let's say the wind is going at 50 kilometers an hour directly west.
Okay.
And if you're flying from east to west, then that wind is behind you. So going 50 knots, you'll actually be going faster than that relative to the ground. If you turn around and go back the other way, you'll be going...
No, okay, listen. You're going whatever speed you're going.
No, but it's important, especially... I don't know about boats, but especially in aviation, it's important to know the airspeed over your wings.
So maybe...
That might also be important in navigation for...
They say knots, so it sounds like they're going way faster than what they really are. It's like a way of compensating.
Or maybe...
It's like little man syndrome.
It's to make sure they don't go so slowly relative to the air around them that they fall out of the sky.